hockey story started with my older brother. We both watched the Mighty Ducks, and my older sister had Mighty Ducks roller skates. He tried them on, he was skating around the house, my dad saw it, so he signed him up for Learn to Play Hockey, and then I started Learn to Play Hockey here at Newington. I really started playing for a team. I was 6 years old. I played for the Picks. I moved to Michigan sophomore year when I was 15 years old to go play for Victory Honda. After that, I played for the Portland Pirates. I was jumping from place to place. Eventually, I practiced in the USHL, played one game at 16, and then took a weird spin to play major juniors. The USHL was awesome. I played for Des Moines. It was probably the best year I ever had in hockey, the most I enjoyed. Loved playing at the rink, loved the fans. It was a great experience overall. Had a lot of good teammates. We had a good little team. You know, I love making passes, just seeing what opens up and things like that I love to watch. Also like to play a little physical. Like if somebody pisses you off, you can kind of do something about it. So I kind of like that part a lot too. When you're like that, the boys always appreciate a guy that has their back, right? It's always good to have a teammate that can stick up for you, or, you know, physical play, which also brings momentum to the game. So that's always a very important part in hockey. My greatest asset would be my passing. You know, I could really thread the needle. I could find the guy back door. I can make a nice sauce pass to a little area for them to pick it up.
Samuels Thomas, he puts it out the point. Shot comes in and goal.
And then I had the vision, you know, and I could skate to where I needed to make the play happen. You know, a lot of composure and poise. One of the most difficult things I found about hockey was the travel, the moving. I was always away from my family and friends. Jumping from school to school, I went to 5 different high schools growing up. In most of those situations, I felt really comfortable. You know, hockey's a really good team sport. You get traded or you start on a new team or you come from a different city or a different place, they're very welcoming. I've always had really good teammates, and, you know, hockey's definitely one of the best team sports out there. My most memorable hockey moment was the outdoor game in the USHL when I played for Omaha. It might be still the highest attended game in the history. That game I had 2 assists, one of the nicest passes I ever made.
Trent Samuels Thomas, first one to the front of the cage, and a stash chance at the near side, they'll have to score!
Only bad part about it, the ice was melting pretty bad on it. It was about 46 degrees and they didn't know how to handle it, but yeah, that was a great experience. I remember it like it was yesterday still. As an African-American hockey player, there were some challenges and some opportunities that were presented. Growing up in it, there were obviously some issues that had to be dealt with sometimes. There's also a target on your back, you know, you can't miss me on the ice. You have to work harder than everybody else, you know, you can't take it easy. If you take it easy, it's on a microscope right away. Every time I got on the ice, I had to work as hard as I could to be the best player out there, and if I wasn't the best player, I had to at least work the hardest so everybody knew that I was giving it my all every time. So that really helped a lot. I've been working with the Chiefs for the past few years in the summertime with camps. This year I became full-time. I'm the assistant coach for the junior team, and then I run skill and player development for the organization as well. This next coming season I'm going to be head coach in the Squirt major teams. I'm really trying to help the community grow from where I came from and try to push it to the next level. Trying to build a real strong foundation here. I would recommend kids getting into hockey because, you know, it teaches you a lot of life lessons. Things aren't easy when you're on the ice. You know, nothing's handed to you. Everything you get on the ice, you have to work for, and it's a great life lesson, I believe. You have your teammates that will help you with everything that you do. You have good friends that will last a lifetime. It's really enjoyable when you're on the ice. You're away from everything else. You forget everything else in the world that's going on. You're on the ice, you're with your team, and you're trying to win a game, and it's just a battle against you and other teams. I am Trent Samuels Thomas, and this is my hockey story.